Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So we got some more midweek pickups. I had some pretty good stuff this time. Some interesting stuff to be on the lookout for, I think are good items. So let me show you those. So I went out today, hit my local thrift store, but also a Goodwill that I don't always frequent because the prices are higher. So I found some items that I think are pretty decent. But I did pay up for them. I paid up quite a bit. Total I paid today was like right under 80 bucks. So that's a lot of investment capital to spend on thrifting. So my goal is to turn and burn some of these items, get, hopefully since they're good items, I can sacrifice a little bit of profit for selling them faster in some cases. And then I got one possible home run item that will hopefully kind of sort of pay for everything today. So let's take a look. Okay, we got a quick runner-up item though that I just got for myself in Goodwill today. It was a Blu-ray DVD. It's a Blu-ray horror, not classic or vintage or anything, but obviously not vintage, but I mean the movie's not from the 80s or 90s or anything as far as I know. It's a movie called 30 Days of Night, Dark Days. No idea. It was $3.99, adding it to my Blu-ray collection. Then here's an interesting pickup. Arm & Hammer spin brushes, sealed in the new in the package. The lot of 3 of them was $7.99. I'm probably just gonna maybe use one of these for myself. I think these are sell for about $8 a piece by themselves. So in theory, about $25 worth of electric toothbrushes for $7.99. Oh, and I got a 10% discount on everything too. So there is that. Okay, for $12.99 and a 10% discount, I got these Asics Gel Nimbus 14 men's running shoes, size 11. I saw the exact same model used like this sold for $60 in free shipping. So I should be okay to make close to a $20 profit, hopefully. If not, even if I can make 10 to 15, should be okay. Again, prices are pretty high at these Goodwills, but there's room for profit. You just have to pay up. So I'll just be trying to sell this for a decent profit as quickly as possible to try to recoup my investment. Got these cardio blades by Body Blade. I've sold a different model of these before. It was I think a 40-inch model. These are 32-inch models. At least I think. I gotta measure them still. But both of them, they were sold together for $12.99. So I got the $12.99 plus the discount. These things can sell for about $30 to $40 a piece. So I got 2 of them. I'm going to see if I can sell them in a 2-pack. And you can just put this in one of those, and I should be able to just put these in one of those tube priority mails and ship them like that. I'm hoping I can make at least a $50 sale with these two matching body blades or cardio blades. So here's the logo, Cardio Blade by Body Blade. So these are some kind of workout cardio blades that you do some kind of exercise with. So one last item and then the home run item was from the Goodwill, but I'm gonna save it till the very end. But I got this for $14.99, the 10% discount, a sealed Omron Healthy Living kit. The reason why I bought this is because part of the Healthy Living kit, I don't care necessarily about the fact that it's this whole kit, but this Omron fat loss monitor, this is an older model. This package was from 2004, but this model HBF 306, I think they're up to version C, HBF 306C. Those sell for 40-50 bucks just for this thing alone. I saw one other seller that has this exact kit for sale, trying to sell it for $50-60 bucks, but they did not put the model number in the title, so I think that's why it's not selling. I saw a loose one of these sell for 40-50 bucks if I'm correct. So I'm gonna list my kit, and this is a pretty neat kit, Healthy Living kit. It's got not only the fat loss monitor, but it's got a pedometer in there and a little so it's got 3 things in it: a fat loss monitor, heart rate monitor, and a pedometer. I don't know which one is which, but one's like a watch, and it even has a carry pouch in the back here. Pretty neat little kit. I think if I market it with that model number, it's going to be seen more, and I should be able to get a pretty good price for this. Again, I paid up $15, and so minus the 10% discount, but I think this is a quality item. Be on the lookout for these pedometers made by Omron. realistically, you'll usually find them in the thrift store in a used in a bag for $2.99, and you can sell it for 40, 50 bucks easy. Really good item. Actually went to a total of 3 thrift stores today. So my local thrift store, I got a pickup, and then I got one other item I'm going to show you from a thrift store we don't really go to a lot. So I got a $2.99 bag at my local thrift store that I go to, Ambets, all the time. And I picked this bag up because there's 2 Nerf Elite Disruptors. And this is a pretty good blaster. An individual one of these sells for about $12 a piece, and there's 2 of them in here, and they let me check them in the store that they work. So I'm hoping to be able to make a $25, $30 sale just for these 2. $2.99 bag, not bad. And then there's some random, it looks like a little cheap squirt gun, and then one other blaster. I don't know if it's actually anything. It looks like it might be a Wii controller, actually. So I'll have to check and see if that's actually worth anything. But these Nerf Elite Disruptors, I don't see very often. So I think these are a little bit more uncommon. Maybe that's why they fetch a little bit more of a premium. So we'll see if we can sell a nice tooth pack. So the runner-up item of the day is sort of not a runner-up, just because I did pay up quite a bit for this thing. So what I got is a vintage Wagnerware Magnalite model 4265P. This is a vintage Dutch oven. Sorry about the clanking. So really nice cast aluminum lid. Here's the price. It was housewares were half off, so the price is $35. So I paid with tax $19 because they didn't give any other kind of discounts other than the 50%. So I guess that's good. But it was marked up from the beginning, so that's why I say it's sort of a runner-up, but I did pay up quite a bit for this, so I want to get rid of it and get my investment back. But this is a great item to be on the lookout for. Obviously, if somebody doesn't know what they have and they're selling it for cheaper. So I've seen these sell for anywhere from $60 to $100, depending on condition and everything. One thing I will say about my particular one is it has this this grate inside. It looks like an older version, like a heavier cast aluminum version. There's other versions of this exact same model but have a different one of these in it. It looks more flimsy and less quality, like probably an older or later edition of these. So I'm hoping I've got a good one here. The quality of the unit itself, I mean, it's obviously used, but I think if somebody sees this and wants it, they're going to restore it and condition it or season it or whatever you call it the way that they're going to want. So what I think I'm going to do is, so I'm in it, $19. I want to make at least a $70 sale, something like that, to recoup my money and make a profit, including shipping and everything. So I think I'm going to put it on auction. Actually, I've seen them sell on auctions quite a bit. I'm going to put mine on auction, basically starting out at a bid that would equal $70, including the shipping, and see if I can get a bid and hopefully get somebody in a bidding war over this thing. So, but yeah, I know it's pretty much no secret, but vintage Wagnerware anything pretty much is worth picking up for the right price. So this was, yeah, again, Magnalite, I guess is their cast aluminum line, model 4265-P. A very sturdy unit. Looks like it could survive a freaking nuclear fallout. Okay, and what should be, if it works well, the home run item of the day, Goodwill. It was $9.99. There's the price tag. It is a Panasonic model DMR-EZ475V. So this is a dual DVD VHS recorder, and it has the remote. Pretty decent shape on the facing. I haven't looked at the remote yet. Paid $10, 10% discount. This unit, if everything checks out, and it's got the remote and everything like that, since it does, we're looking at, I believe, at least $150 sale, if not higher. So hopefully this thing checks out, because this will be basically, could pretty much pay for my whole spending today and put me in the profit probably. So if this works out, and all the other stuff I bought should make a pretty good profit today. Yeah, what I do when it comes to these electronics, anytime it's a DVD VCR combo, I always look it up, and if it turns out it's one that actually records from, VHS to DVD and stuff, this is a unit that's used to where you can pop in a VHS tape and then burn it onto a DVD. So that fetches a much higher price. So hopefully it's a good unit. I've seen them sell for as high as like 180. I saw one that sold for like, I can't remember if I was looking at comps or if I was looking at for sale, but there was a sealed and boxed one sold for like hundreds of dollars. I think it might have been over $1,000. So yeah, this should be a good unit. We'll see. Panasonic DMR-EZ475 Victor. Be on the lookout for that, or any recording VHS DVD combo. Okay, now it's Friday, so I've been off taking a few vacation days for a couple of days, so I've been doing more thrifting than usual during the week. So I showed you all that stuff, and now I've got another run. So it's Friday, I went back to my hotspot thrift store, and turned out pretty good. Also visited Goodwill, and I got quite a bit of good stuff here. So the hotspot thrift store, the thrift store that the merchandise just keeps flowing in and in and in. Picked up a lot of Nerf and a few other items. Got a Sony AV system remote, model RMPP-412. It was $1.99. I think it's about a $12 remote, something like that. Not the best one, but still not bad. Then I found another Omron fat loss monitor, the same exact model as I found yesterday. This was $5.99. I tested it in the store, and it seems to work. So I think this is an easy $30 sale, maybe higher. It's a little bit dinged up, but I think it should still be fine. This is a pretty hot item. Then for $7.99 was the sealed CD set of The Lord of the Rings. It says digitally remastered, fully dramatized, 9 compact discs. I think this being unopened, it's about a $30 to $40 sale, and of course I can ship this media mail, so that'll be nice. Goodwill, I picked up one Nerf blaster that I'll show you when I show you all the Nerf, and then one non-Nerf item. I just picked up this Human Planet DVD. All DVDs were $2.99. I got a 10% discount, and it looks like this DVD could actually sell for $12 to $15 on the low end, and actually higher than that. So even if I sell it for $12, I'll make a profit, but maybe I could sell it for $14.99. That would be nice. Just in case I didn't, so this is a BBC Earth Human Planet, the complete series DVD set, collector's set. So yeah, again, the only Nerf I got from Goodwill, it was a $3.99 blaster. It's a Vortex Praxis, the disc shooters. And this is a different color scheme than you would normally see. I have to look this one up and see if the color scheme matters as far as value. Otherwise, the Praxis is the other Vortex blaster I like to pick up because it doesn't take batteries. So it goes along nicely with the other Vortex blasters. Other than, I don't like selling that big, huge one. I think it's called the Nitron. So this one's nice, and the Vigilon and the Protons. Okay, the Hotspot store, for $1.99 a bag was nice. 2 nice 18-round magazines. Can never get enough of the magazines, and the 18-round ones are especially nice. And here's a $4.99 bag. It's got 3 blasters in it. One is a Vigilon to go along with the Praxis. Then we've got another strong arm to add to my strong arm lots. And then as well as another Maverick to add to my Maverick lots party packs. So at that store I found another Praxis. This one's a little kind of dirty. So it was $3.99, and then I threw a random scope on it for the from the Recon and had a buttstock. So not bad. And I picked up a new one for me today. The first time I've seen this one. I'll have to look it up and see if it is anything that's like uncommon or anything. But it's a Mega Blaster called the Double Breach. So it's like a double barrel shotgun. It's got a little ammo clip on the side that reminds me of like a tactical style shotgun. It was $2.99, so it seems pretty good. Then I picked up another new one for me. It's for $3.99 was the Thunder Blast. Looks like this one only shoots the rockets. I think the same as the Demolisher 2-in-1. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so. I saw this could sell for $25, $30 by itself without any rockets, so I picked it up for that reason. $3.99. New and interesting one to me. Then I got a couple Raiders today. One was $1.99. It has just a little 6-round magazine in it, but it has a buttstock. And then another Raider, $2.99, but it has the drum barrel, so that's nice. So a couple Raiders. So then I also picked up another Demolisher, and it had a 25-round magazine in it. It was $4.95 or $4.99, so I think that's pretty nice. Then finally I got 2 Rapid Strikes, pretty nice. One was $5.99, the other one $3.99. The $3.99 one had just a 6-round magazine. $5.99 one has an 18-round magazine. And I noticed the paint scheme is different on these. Nerf people out there, let me know. One might be a newer model, And I'm gonna guess the one with the black on it. Not entirely sure. Oh, I'm sorry, it also has a different buttstock, different color buttstock. But they're both the same model, Rapid Strike CS18. But I think one of them might be newer than the other, and so that means that one of them might actually be more sought after than the other. So I'm not entirely sure. Let me know in the comment section, Nerf guys, what I got. But the Rapid Strikes, I always look forward to seeing those because I think these are pretty desirable blasters. They're a little bit, they may possibly be outclassed by the Hyperfire Elite and the, what's the Infinus maybe. But I think these are still, I think people are still looking for these because these are fully automatic. And yeah, from yesterday's video, I already sold that DVD, VCR, VHS recorder. Sold it to somebody in Hong Kong. So I'll show you that sales process in this video. So I'm going to show you some of my sales now. All right, this AT&T answering machine base unit sold. Usually, you know, I buy the phone sets and sell out the handsets individually. Those sell pretty quick, and those sell faster than these answering machine bases. So that's why I piece them out and sell them separately. Then I'm usually just left with the answering machine I sell separately, and usually sells for pretty cheap. But this is a first class ship. It sold total price. So on this one I took a best offer just to get it out of here. Since it's lightweight, $10.95 total paid by the customer including tax. So just recoup a couple bucks, and I've already made my money on the handsets, so that's how it works for me. All right, I sold a Zombie Strike lot of Nerf. This one sold with no best offer or anything, so it sold for my full asking price. Pretty nice. So it had the Zombie Strike long shot with its one little magazine, the Doominator, and a hammer shot. And part of the deal is 40 brand new darts that I'll be including. Total price paid by the customer including tax and shipping and everything, $71.02. So I was pretty happy with that because these are, to get a full price purchase like that, usually I feel like I have to add a little bit more, but hey, this is great. I'll take it. Okay, I sold these women's A6 GT 2000s that had the little paint splotch design on them. What size were these for somebody's little feetsies? 6.5. These are small enough. I think I can. Oh, they paid, total price they paid was $26.99. I paid, I think, $4 for these, or probably less than that with a 10% discount. If I don't remember exactly, but I think so. Anyways, made a nice little profit on these. Nice little shoes. And the good thing about them is, well, priority mail would be cheap anyways. It'd only be $7.80, something like that. But can just throw these, I think, in a padded flat rate envelope and save like 30 cents or something, and not have to use my own packing material. Yep, there we go. So that's what I like about some women's shoes. The really small ones can still sell for a decent profit, and if you need, you know, if you need to, you can use priority mail padded flat rate. That used to matter a lot more because the shipping rates used to be a lot different. Like this used to only be like 5 something. Now that they've gone up to $7, it's not as relevant, but still, just keep it in mind. Another way you can utilize your free priority mail packaging. Okay, I sold another Rockenbach lot. It was all the pieces that have the sidewalls on them. I took a best offer on this one. This was 49 pieces. Sold for $36.83 total paid by the customer. Still got like the big lot of the remainder of the bulk for sale and like 4 or 5 little lots left. Sold quite pretty much most of it. All right, one of my recent phone processes, I was left with a base that had no power supply for it. So I just tested this base. It works. So I put the base for sale. VTech phone base. This base by itself sold for a total price paid by the customer, $11.15. So nice first class ship. Sold that remote I just picked up a couple days ago. Sony AV system remote. Somebody made me an offer and I took it pretty quick. Total price paid by the customer, $12.65. All right, I sold this Omron Healthy Living Kit with the Omron Fat Loss Monitor HBF 306, the one to be on the lookout for. Any HBF 306 variant, preferably the HBF 306C is I think the one that's like just the unit like this goes for about 80 bucks. Kind of probably sold it for a little bit cheap. Total price paid by the customer, $57.98. And it was another reseller. Now, I looked up this, researched this reseller when they were there, you know, trying to get this from me. They have 3 other ones brand new in the package for sale, but they're trying to sell one of these brand new in the package for like Some of them $200 something, and some of them like $300. So they're super inflated on their prices because you can get a more revised model of this for $80 brand new. So I don't know what they're doing. But then they were like, "Hey, can you please pack it in a box because it's a gift for somebody and I need to make sure it arrives in flawless condition." So really what they want to do is, I think, put it on their store to resell. But the ones that they have, they're not selling for those prices, so I don't know what's going on. It's weird. Anyways, I made a profit, and I wanted to flip this fast because I paid like $15 for it. But I don't know. It's interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Here's a couple more of my Media Lot items, sealed DVDs. I have hundreds of them still. The Screaming Skull sold for total price paid by the customer $10.66, and Welcome to Death Row sold for total price paid by the customer $7.46. I'm getting down to only 2 copies of this left. This one was a pretty good one. The Screaming Skull. Old black and white film. Alright, and then like I said, I sold that Panasonic model DMR EZ475B DVD VHS recorder. Took a best offer for $140, and the buyer is from Hong Kong, so it's shipping. They paid like $90 something shipping. Total price paid by the customer $185.77, and I think it's only going to cost me. It's not going to cost me too much to ship. I don't think it's going to go to the global shipping warehouse. So nice one. Be on the lookout for that model, obviously. Panasonic DMR EZ475V. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope be on the lookout for those items. If you can get them for cheaper than I did, you'll definitely, it's a no-brainer for a lot of these things. So be on the lookout. Let me know about any interesting tips, tricks, or finds, or just leave me a comment in the comment section. I always appreciate it. And have a good day.